And welcome back to part 2. Speed up my guys in the library a little bit. Spider innocently going by as if nothing's happened. He'll get his fairly shortly. I mean, to be honest, even if the blue guy did start going here, it'd be very difficult for it. Maybe a bit difficult, especially at the speed the green player's expanding as well. For them it'd probably be too late at this point. One of my favourite recipes coming up.
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice. The gods have rewarded your offering.
Yep, beetle plus spider equals dark mistress.
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice. The gods have rewarded your offering. A new spell has been researched.
Flush 2 pretty average awful creatures and get 2 awesome creatures. Sounds like a deal to me. Get them in training and they'll be extremely useful towards the end. Just going to expand the training room here. If I do intend on going the vampire route, I'm going to end up with quite a lot of creatures, so best be prepared. Yeah, I mean the speed at which the current, even the green dungeon's going at now, he's going to be fairly far behind at this point. So it'd be pretty simple at this point, just train my guys up to level 4, 5, whatever, probably 5 or 6 is fine, and then just attack. I don't want to leave it for too long because my gold will run out. Even though I do have a gem seam, I'm not really in a very good position to use it because it's completely surrounded by impenetrable rock at the end of a long corridor, so
a new spell has been researched. Your library is too small.
So I'm going to be attacking as soon as the opportunity presents itself, really. Graveyard built. I couldn't remember if it was this level or the next one where you can actually naturally attract vampires through use of a graveyard. I think it's one of the upcoming levels, so be on the lookout for that. I'm basically just shortening my supply lines here. Making sure that
has been researched.
Making sure that the gold gets back to the treasury as quickly as possible. Building out an area here for my scavenger room. I'm not going to do an enormous amount of scavenging, but what I'm going to do is pick up the vampires that are in the neutral room and maybe nick a couple of dragons and bile demons here and there, and then I'm going to
a new spell has been researched. There is nothing left to research.
Well, with nothing left to research, we know what that means for the warlocks. Just my opinion at this point. There's just better creatures that I can have at this point, and the fact that I'll get a vampire out of it as well seems fine to me. This is for all the time that they've annoyed me in the past as well. Okay, get them all sorted in the graveyard. And let's get that scavenger room built. Ah yes, bit of a mistake here. Flying spider, of course we already know what that recipe does.
The gods are pleased with your sacrifice. The gods have
Yeah, it gives me a
rewarded your offering.
warlock, so that was a mistake. I should have just slapped them both to death in the graveyard and ended up with 2 corpses instead of just the 1. But never mind, live and learn. Just instinct, the moment I saw a recipe it was time to flush it down the temple quickly. A vampire's natural job is actually to scavenge, so you'll see the vampire actually teleport itself in here without me having to throw it in. I'm making it 4x4 for now because I want a dragon, a Baal demon and the vampire in there. Oh, there comes the vampire as well. So, and those 3 are working quite nicely because they are getting money, yeah. So they will be attracting Baal demons, dragons and vampires to my dungeon. Again, the blue keeper's just stalled here, which is pretty stupid, but what are you going to do? You'll notice that a vampire just appeared out of nowhere there, except without me, without getting the vampire warning, so that means that the scavenger room's doing its job.
A vampire has risen in your graveyard.
We actually got 2 at once there, one from the scavenger room and one from the warlock corpses, so that's all going quite nicely now. So with the scavenger room working and everyone training up, it's time for... we just now have to wait until attack time. There we go, I'm just digging through into the new area. Again, the Greenkeeper still hasn't maxed out on creatures yet. How much of that's due to me actually scavenging and robbing the best creatures off him, I honestly don't know, but it probably doesn't help that much. But the AI is just not active enough to... it's not set aggressively enough to actually stop me from doing... stop me from ruining my opponent's day here. And here's the here's one trick: casting invisibility on the imp here, and what that does is allow him to claim territory completely unseen by my opponent. As you can see, all the imps are actually avoiding
Your creatures
him.
are under attack. Your minions are winning a battle.
See, those imps are making a very bad mistake there at that point, but I'm not about to stop them. Meanwhile, the invisible imp keeps going.
Your entrails will decorate the darkest alcove of my domain.
I just keep making sure that he is invisible.
Your creatures are under attack.
Speeding him up at the moment would probably be the best idea, but this move that I'm doing now is just utterly crippling.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
Taking his treasure room from him not only gives me a foothold in his domain, but also
Your creatures are
completely
attacking the enemy.
knackers his ability to
Your minions are winning a
throw
battle.
spells at me, etc., because I steal all his gold as well.
You have claimed an enemy room. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
Once again, I'm going for the... once again, I'm going to go for the invisible imp maneuver.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack.
Get him to start claiming into enemy territory. We've already started a fight, it
Your
looks
minions
like,
are
in
winning a
the
battle.
area to
Your
the
minions are winning a battle.
area more to the south. Oh, an imp saw me. But what that does do, it's actually dragged a ton of creatures here, so I'm just going to finish a lot of them off using lightning.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.